welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a video on a brand new brand to Target. I'm going to be testing out several of these, Lincoln toys. I'm going to be testing out several of these products just to test out the brand a little. So I was shopping at Target yesterday and I was actually looking for the e.l.f. bite-size eyeshadow palettes, the new little bitty tiny things. They're so cute. And I ran across this brand, so I decided to buy a bunch of stuff from it, give it a good test out, and yeah, let's see what this brand is all about. I am on the, did I say the name of the brand? The name of the brand is Undone Beauty. Lincoln, no. Anyways, the website says, our approach to looking amazing with less. A lot of their products are like multi-use products. A lot of them, they're kind of quick out the door makeup is the kind of vibe that I get, natural looking. But a lot of their products are very innovative looking, like they're interesting. So their mascara is glossy, which I don't know that I've ever seen a glossy mascara before. There's a 3-in-1 cheek cream palette, which I did get. So I may be referencing their website to see how to use some of these products because they are quite different. One of them is a water bronzer. Okay, here's their take on beauty. With Undone Beauty, we bring what makes us beautiful to the surface. Undo what we know about product and what we know about beauty. No retouching, no cover up, real stories, real beauty, enhanced by Undone. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get into applying these on my face and see how they work. All right, so I have my bag of goodies right here. I haven't opened any of it, but I'm dying to dig in. All right, here are my Undone Beauty goodies, and we're gonna start with the foundation, of course. I did not get a concealer. I don't know if they have a concealer, but I figured I'll just use my Milk Makeup Concealer. So here is their foundation. This is Unfoundation Glow Tint plus Skin Loving Coconut Extract. So I think a lot, if not all of their products have coconut extract or water or milk or something in it. So if you're sensitive to coconut, be aware of that. This is designed to be put on with your fingers, sponge, brush, whatever. I'm gonna use my fingers because it is more of like a tint. So let's see what kind of coverage this has. The color looks like a really good match. It doesn't really have much of a scent. Whoops, I forgot I already did my brows and I just put foundation on them. It has a very like smooth feel. It's definitely sheer coverage. There is a little coverage there, but I can still see redness in my cheeks and stuff. It's definitely very sheer. But for a tint, you know, a foundation tint, I think that's totally fine. I'm gonna put just a little bit more on my cheeks and see if it builds up any. And I'm gonna use the sponge. Yeah, definitely not really any coverage, but it does feel nice on the skin. All right, so there's the skin tint, and I think it's nice. Again, every day. I'm gonna put on my concealer real quick and be right back for the rest. They did have powder, but I didn't want to get the powder. I was already spending a lot of money, and I figured we'd stay with this natural all cream kind of product. Cream product kind of vibe. If I end up needing to set my under eyes, I'll just use a powder I have. So this is their lip to cheek palette, 3-in-1 color cream. So I didn't know what the 3-in-1 was, but I looked up on their website, and there's ridges in this. I thought it was just the pattern, but there are 3 different formulas. There's sheer, medium, and opaque coverage. So I'm gonna swatch the 3 and see what the difference actually is. So there are the swatches. There might be a tiny bit of difference between like the lightest and the darkest, but I mean, they're all the same color. It's just the amount of opacity, but I don't really know that it's that different to be like 3 separate formulas. I don't know, but we're gonna put this on the cheeks. I think I wanna try to go in with my beauty blender and see how that works. I'm just going to get some on the bottom of it and try and tap this in. Oh, wow. There it is. Oh dear. Well, there's definitely some color there. It's kind of pretty though. It looks very seamless on the skin as well. Okay, so I think that is a very healthy looking blush, and it meshed with the skin really well. So I mean, it really looks like it's my skin, the foundation and the blush. It's very pretty. We're gonna try the bronzer next, which I'm a little nervous about because I haven't really used cream and stick bronzers much, but this is the Undone Beauty Ultra Blendable Water-Based Bronzer. So it's ultra blendable, so hopefully this will be easy for me. I hope that I have the right shade. It was really hard to tell. You couldn't tell what shades they were. It just says this is the shade Baked 210, and it looked like it would be the lightest one, so I grabbed this one. And this little stick is so tiny. So the prices on this stuff is not like cheap drugstore. It's more of the higher end of drugstore. All this was like $10 to $15. But this is tiny, guys. Oh my gosh. We gotta see how much is in here. 0.19 ounces or 5 grams. Okay, so, oh. That's interesting. I'm gonna see how much is in this. That much. That is not a lot of product for probably, I think this was $10 or $12. Okay, I'm gonna swatch this on the back of my hand before I go onto my face because I'm nervous. Oh. Interesting. It feels very wet, like when you're putting it on your skin. Let me pat this out. I'm going to put it on my beauty blender and then put it on my face instead of just swiping it on my face. I'm sorry, he's just gonna be loud. It's the way it is. Okay, here goes nothing. All right, we're gonna go for it. Hold your breath. It feels so weird. It feels cold. Lincoln. It feels cold putting it on. Like it's wet, it's icy, it's weird, but kind of satisfying at the same time. I'm not a huge fan of this particular color, but it doesn't look bad, I don't think. It's just not my favorite undertone. It feels really good applying it to the skin. I feel like it lifted up some of that coverage that was there. I mean, I know there's not much coverage. And it's the little baby hairs on the side of my face. It's kind of getting stuck in there. I need to shave that off. Yeah, I definitely like the blush much better than the bronzer. I'm gonna keep trying this out, but right now, not a huge fan of the bronzer. Moving on to the fun stuff. Okay, this is always the best part for me. I love eyeshadows, and their eyeshadow palettes were interesting. Curated eye palettes with conditioning castor oil, and it says it transforms from shadow to liquid liner. They had 3 different palettes in store, and this one is 710 Bare. It was the most neutral palette. There's not a whole lot of mattes. It looks very shimmery, but I haven't swatched them, so I think I want to swatch them first and then go in with the eyes. But there's no dividers. They're just like all, you know, together. It's difficult to get your finger in just one, but here are the first 4 shades. It's not bad. You're not going to be able to see that very well on camera. For the next 4 shades, those are really pretty. This side, ooh. They're very smooth powder. They're pretty smooth. All right, and then this is the darkest shade. It's not black, but it's pretty dark. It looks like it's more of a buildable. All right, since my child will not be quiet right now, I'm going to just speed through this part to music, but I'm gonna go ahead and test the eyeshadow palette out. Okay, so I actually really enjoyed the eyeshadow palette. There's definitely pros and cons to it. The mattes that I used were smooth and blended out beautifully. I used 2 different metallics. One of them was definitely more intense than the other one, but they look great, and it was super quick and easy to use. The biggest downside to this is that the colors all run together, and so it's really difficult to get just the color that you're wanting with a brush or your finger. When I was going in with this pink shimmer shade, I got some of the white. It actually mixed together and it's beautiful on the lid, but it was hard to get my finger in just the pink. And even this is a medium size fluffy brush. It's not even a big one, and it's difficult to just get the color that you want. You have to be very careful, and with this being a more natural, quick, get your makeup done, go out the door kind of brand, having to slow down and make sure that you're getting just the color you want could be a little troublesome for you. It just depends on you know, your preferences. But I actually really enjoyed the eyeshadow palette, and I'm excited to use more of the shades, but I think it looks beautiful. All right, we have 2 more products left to test. Go ahead and put this on the lips though. I'm gonna go back into the lip to cheek palette, and I'm putting my finger in the medium spot, and I'm just gonna tap this on the lips. Oh, that's pink. So it definitely added a little pink flush to the lips. I think it's pretty. It's not overly hydrating and juicy. My lips are pretty dry, so it doesn't feel drying, but it's not like juicy feeling on the lips. But you know, it's a blush and lips, so you know, I think it's okay. I like it as blush much better. Next up is the most interesting product, I think, and it is their eyeliner. This is the Undone Beauty Thick Thin Plus Stamp All Day Liquid Liner in True Black. So it's supposed to be able to do a thick line, a thin line, and a stamp for a wing. 3-way brush precision tip for thick, thin, and plus 1 touch cat eye stamp. Ultra light, easy application pen, vegan, paraben, and cruelty free. Let's see what this thing does. I actually enjoy the packaging on this. It's nice and simple and sleek. And oh, that's interesting. All right, so I'm gonna see if we can demonstrate the thick, thin, and stamp here. So we use the tip. Oh. That's not really thin, but that's as thin as I think I'm gonna get it. And then thick. Let's see if I can stamp this. Oh, well, there's a stamp. Okay, let's do. And there's the stamp. I think that's actually kind of cool. I don't know how easy this is going to be to use, especially trying it out for the first time, but strap in, this is gonna take a while. Kind of hard to see where you're placing it. Since it has a stamp on it and it's all in one, it is a little stiffer than I like. And so as I'm dragging it across my eyelid is like folding and then it's skipping, you know? I prefer a little bit bendier of a tip. I'm gonna have to fix up that line with my other eyeliner. I just can't get a like straight line. But I'm gonna go ahead and try and stamp the other side and see if I can get it to match. I kind of like the stamp though. It doesn't make a super sharp one, but it makes them even. All right, so I fixed the line with my Physicians Formula eyeliner, but I actually enjoyed this for the stamp. It doesn't make it super sharp. It's kind of a blunt wing, if that makes sense, but I just take the tip of my other eyeliner and just right there, and they're nice and even. They're small, which I enjoy, little bitty wings. I'm not mad at it. It's not the greatest for me personally. I am 31, so my eyelids are starting to get wrinklier and it's harder to get a smooth line, but I enjoyed that. All right, so and last up is the mascara. Again, I'm very interested to see what on earth this looks like, but it is a Glossy Lash Volume Serum Formula Mascara in Very Black. So let's break into this baby and see what the fuss is all about here. So it is a tube packaging, which I actually kind of enjoy. Let's see what the wand looks like. It's very like slender. Oh, it feels rubbery. Wow, it is like it's a tight seal. Oh, that's why. So it is a curved, rubbery, very short, stubby, rubbery wand. Let's see. I typically don't like rubbery ones, but let's see what this does. Because it's, you know, natural brand, but oh, my eye is burning. That's not a good sign. I like it for the lower lashes if it doesn't smudge. It's kind of burning my eye, So it's an extremely natural looking mascara. It doesn't look like I have a whole lot on my eyelashes. It's not really lengthening at all. It's just making them black and a little bit of volume. It does say volume mascara, so it doesn't lengthen. I have really short stubby lashes, so I personally like to have a little bit of length. I have so much space from my eyelash to my brow bone that I like to have a little bit more length. My eyelashes are very, very short, and I don't really see any length in this. I'm gonna try and put a second coat on and see if it builds. Yeah, it's just kind of spidering now. It's clumping together. Just not my kind of mascara. And my eyelashes seems to be like drooping quite a bit. So as far as the glossy bit, I don't really see it being glossy or matte. Like I don't really notice. So the mascara is not really a hit for me, but it could be for someone. All right, so here is my almost full face of Undone Beauty makeup. I enjoyed going through these products. Some of them are very interesting. Okay, the mascara is starting to stick to each other, like my top and bottom lashes are sticking together. Okay, yeah, don't like that. I'm gonna run through the product. Okay, I'm gonna run through the products real quick and just tell you my first impressions of all of them. So the foundation tint, Glow Tint, it's okay. It's not my favorite tinted product for the face that I've used. I'm gonna continue to try it, but it was just okay. It doesn't really have, it's very, very sheer. So it's okay. Moving on to the lip to cheek palette. I like this for blush. I think it's very pretty. Not a huge fan for lips, but I do like it for blush. I thought it was a really nice cream formula. Eyeshadow palette, I actually really like this. Yes, there are some cons, but it blends beautifully. It's quick. I really enjoy the palette, and I might actually pick up another one because I was debating between this one and one of the others, and I may end up buying another one. I like that. The bronzer, not a huge fan. It feels so cool going on the skin though, but not a huge fan for the amount you get, and the color it's a little yellow for me. Not the greatest. The eyeliner, I like the stamp aspect of it, and I like the thought behind it, having a thick, thin line and a stamp. And for younger eyelids, it might actually work really, really well. So I think it's worth a try if you haven't ever used a stamp. This is the first time I've used a stamp for a wing, and I actually enjoyed it. So I like the eyeliner. I'm gonna continue to use that. Mascara, I actually am hating. The more I'm sitting here with it, my eyelashes keep sticking together, like the top and bottom ones keep getting stuck together. And there's already some under my eyes now. So, yeah, see, they're stuck together. Let's see. I think that's everything. So definitely some hits and definitely some misses. But overall, I'm excited for this brand coming to Target, and I always enjoy seeing new brands pop up in the drugstore, especially Target. I don't know what Target has something in the air that they just make you want to buy everything, and it's kind of not good for me. But all right, so that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you've tried anything from Undone Beauty, let me know in the comments below what you've thought of them. But if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you want to see future videos, hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys next time. Stay gorgeous. Bye. Separate. Go to your corners. Oh my gosh, they're like full on stuck together. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some surgery later. I think this is the loudest he's been while I'm filming. Our approach to looking amazing. Lincoln! Our approach. Cece. Oh, Cece was right. Oh, I'm gonna have to send her that. You've been giving kisses. You've been giving kisses. You've been giving kisses. Hey, kiss. I love you. We gotta hurry because we got speech in just a little bit.